You see, we've earned respect night after night, year after year, given it everything we've got. The blood, the sweat, and the tears for this business because we love it. And we've earned it. And you're looking at the best.
I get it, I re-up, I drop up, I go out and get it. Show them the vibe, but they still don't get it. Yeah. I sold them cash.
Hi!
Hello.
Hi, my sweetie.
Hi, babes. How are you?
I am good. I am good. I am good.
What's popping? What's popping, babes?
What crack-a-lacking? What's crack-a-lacking right now? Dreams.
Second week of the summer holidays.
Yeah, hopes and dreams, babe. That's what crack-a-lacking, hopes and dreams.
How's it going? How's it going with the kids at home and all of that business?
I'm just trying to find some way to get them to remember that they need to make themselves useful. Because if it's not the pandemic anymore, you can't just line horizontal, for goodness sakes.
Oh, well, I'm glad that mine aren't the only ones because, yeah, that's what's going on in my house. Trying to roll out of bed at what o'clock, go to bed at what o'clock. It's just,
I saw something, and this tech guy, he must have turned the bread bin into a mobile phone and iPad charger port, and he screwed in the back and put the wires through. And I get why he did it, because the kids didn't have to bring it down to the bread bin thing that he's created to charge their thing. So he gets to see them when the battery's dead.
oh.
You got to play them at their own game. I told you, darling.
Oh my goodness, that sounds ingenious.
It is, man. Is it the bread bin open?
Oh my gosh, who'd have thought a bread bin, a charging port?
Well, there'll be two reasons why my daughter's in the kitchen now. I'm not just trying to tea sweets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The sweet tea.
Yeah, I'm going to get my drill out in a minute and start drilling holes in the back of the bread bin.
Oh gosh. Well, I'm glad to hear that, you're still there.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of innovative ways to survive. Yeah, innovative ways to survive. That's all we can do.
That's all we can do, babes. And oh gosh, don't even make me start on this silly weather, man. Anyway.
That's all I can give you if it picks up that kick KMT I just did. Not really.
I'm sure it will.
That was a natural organic one, okay?
That was an organic KMT. Oh my goodness.
Well, I know that we got some hectic holiday activity going on this week. So we are going to let the people them know which show this is, sis.
You are listening to the Hustle is Real 101 podcast.
The song, bad as it.
That sounded like 90s stroke 80s, babe. 80s, 90s even.
You are now entering the realms of the Hustle is Real 101 podcast, home of real talks, real perspectives, and real mother effing life, baby.
Is it a pod though, Neats?
Well, they can call it that if they want to, but to us, it's just two half-decent individuals having a half-decent conversation, darling.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, 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 boop.
And tell them who you are, Neats.
Well, my name is Neat, and I'm lovingly referred to as Neat, because I don't want to pick up the S's either on the damn thing. And I am your resident buff babe in business, honey.
Me fit tell you.
What up?
We're loving the sound effects today.
What is that thing when you lick your fingers? That
I know.
I remember that wicked man, wicked guy.
And to all of you who don't know, I'm Cam, entrepreneur, personal stylist, social media extraordinaire, and mummy of 4.
Easy now.
Woo, 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 woo. We have to work hard for Shabba.
And so we would like to welcome all our listeners this week. Hope you're all doing well.
I love you.
We love you. We love you.
In case we never tell you that we do, we know. Hang on.
Oh gosh. So welcome to another episode, guys.
Yes,
So-
yes, yes, babies. Yes, sweeties. Boy, listen, honey. Lesson in my Michael DePar voice, yeah? Idris and hijack, babes.
I know.
Oh my goodness, Apple TV Plus is going to get our money right now.
I know, man. That looks
Listen,
that looks lit, innit? That looks like a good movie.
Lizzie found it, right? And it's hard to get everyone to sit down and watch something. Everyone's trying to always tell you about something else, or I told you this girl will go upstairs and watch the same thing we're watching. But this time, everyone was engaged. We were on the edge of our seats. It felt like we were on the plane. Oh my goodness, you need to go and watch this show. Jesus have mercy.
Yeah, it looks really good.
From the hijacking on the plane, to why they're hijacking the plane, to who Idris is on the plane, to Idris, where you going? Please, they're going to kill you. Come back, Idris. Sit down, Idris. Sit down, Idris. Put your seatbelt on and sit down. You don't have to save everybody. So it was just one of them ones where you're just on that, you're biting your nails. Even if you don't bite your nails, you're going to bite them right down to the skin. So I'm telling you, and it's a series which, first of all, you watch it and you are pooping your pants so much at the, suspense of what's going to happen that you could start thinking.
Oh, it's a series, is it? I thought it was a mystery.
Series.
Oh, goodness me.
It's
Sorry,
crazy.
Idris, if you're listening.
It's crazy, isn't it, Age? I know you are.
You're Age.
Yeah, so it's a series, but you feel like you're in a film, but then you don't want it to end. So like 6 hours later,
Yeah.
6 hours later, you feel like it's the first episode you ever watched, darling.
It really sounds like something that I really could get sucked into, man.
I'm telling you, just go and watch it. I don't have anything more
Me
to
and
say.
those series, honestly, like those series do me dirty. Like, because I never want to go on my bed when I start on one of them series.
I give
Especially if
it.
it's good.
Mm-hmm. I recommend you start earlier on in the day. Don't try and do the nighttime because you won't.
I'll be hearing birds tweeting and daylight.
You know what? Let me give you one little piece, right? When the hijackers were on the plane and revealed themselves, right?
Yeah.
All the time, the kids are like, Mum, it's like you've seen this. I said, no, it's because I'm grown and I've lived on these streets and I know the people in this world. You know what I mean? I know the kind of people we're living in. I don't know them all, but I know some of them. And people can be very tricky, right? It's the part where the pilot, you're not allowed to go in the cockpit if there's an emergency. I don't know whether it's since, the times we've had over the last, 20-something years with major things happening out there. It's now a rule if the cockpit doesn't get open. But they work out that one of the women who do that, what are they called? The ladies in
Hostesses.
hostesses is doing a ting with the pilot. So when they're threatening her to open the cockpit door, and the pilot and the other woman in the plane, the person next to the main pilot is the, whatever you call the person who sits next to the pilot.
The co-pilot.
Co-pilot, right. Watch me now. Co-pilot is a female and the pilot's a male. So don't think that when she said don't open the door, my man has literally head-butted her, elbow-butted her, everything, and broke up her nose because he's scared that his woman outside the door's going to get killed.
Oh, really?
Yes, my love. So the woman sat there through the whole, and never even get a tissue to wipe the crack on her nose. Her face was bloody for the whole damn 6 hours. But imagine for the woman that isn't his woman, and for the woman that isn't his woman, he was willing to go to that extent to break the flight rules to let them into the cockpit and beat up his co-pilot.
Oh my gosh.
And you're sitting there thinking, wow, who's the weakest link? Who's the weakest link here? You can just start sensing who might be the problem. And then when you think you've sensed who might be the problem, that person ends up being the strength in the situation and doing something that makes them be able to carry on in their mission to get out of this situation.
So he opened the cockpit door and then the hijackers got into the cockpit and took control of the plane, obviously.
From there, but the hijackers, they would have got thing of the plane had they done a little bit more homework, and I will leave it there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're talking about semi-pro, amateur hijackers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but underneath it, there's more to the story, so you better get your asses over there.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to watch it, definitely. I'm going to have to watch it now, Neat.
You're going to have to, babe. My heart's beating just thinking about it. Oh my God.
Oh gosh. But, you know, I do really like Idris as an actor. I think he's very versatile. Coming from good old Forest Gate in East London, massive, you know. I think what he has evolved into, yeah, is great.
Yeah, it's amazing. And there's no role that he plays that I think, oh, it's going to be the same old thing again. And you just don't get that with him, do you?
No, you don't. You don't. You know, some characters you just know, but with him, you do not get that at all. And I just feel like, what was that Western one? I felt like that was really good.
That was good.
What's it called again? With what's his name? With that guy. You know what I'm talking about, though, isn't it?
Yeah, man. That was in the one, the train or something, right?
That was, yeah. And they said, yeah. That was so good. Gosh, I'm gonna have to Google it now. I can't remember, but yeah, he is a very versatile actor, and you don't get that with every actor these days. So that's good to see.
It was so good. So go and catch that, and we're gonna touch on a little on Love Island because we're coming to the end of it, aren't we?
Yes, we are indeed coming to the end of Love Island. I think they've got like 24 hours left, haven't they?
Oh yeah. So it's getting to the last little bit, and the clock's ticking. You've got the final couples. Mitch and Ella have gone about their business.
Bye.
And it was bye. See you later. Don't let the door hit you with a good long sleep.
Do you know what? I did think that was quite heartwarming what Mitch did. He spoke to...
That was sweet.
And said, you know, a nice few words about the guys and spoke to Jess, obviously. She's so... You know what? She's such a genuine soul, she is, though. She was like, you're upsetting me now, and started crying and whatnot. But, yeah, no, that was really heartwarming. So there is some good in Mitch, despite his messy ways.
You know what? I'm just thinking, I was just picturing Jess. She lived on my road. Yeah, like live by, wouldn't she?
Do you know what? I think Jess would be friends with Jess, wouldn't we, Nick?
Definitely.
She's our kind of girl, man. She's our kind of girl.
Yeah, she'll be coming around bugging us every damn minute. Neat, as you was cooking, I could smell something through the window.
I know.
Let's just stay fast. You always turn up when the food's ready, man. Yeah.
Oh gosh, yeah, she's lovely, Jess is. But obviously Whitney and Lachlan didn't get voted off. The public seemed to like them.
They liked them, and somehow my ears heard that they were voted out. Why did my ears hear that they were voted out?
Were you sleeping, love?
I don't know what happened. I was like, oh my goodness, I dashed down my wig, and then I'm like, oh no, I better put it back on again because not what I thought I heard.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, I think they're a firm favourite, really. Do you know what? To be honest, I feel like the correct couples are in the final. The couples that should be in the final are in the final.
Yeah, I believe so. Them two had a little quick argument though, Ty and Ella.
That was just foolishness, man.
Complete and total foolishness. I don't think Ty was wrong, was he?
No, I don't feel like he was actually in that.
Yeah, and she was told by your sister Whitney, like, just he's checking on you. Like, the day he stopped checking on you, you're going to wonder why he's not checking on you, aren't you?
Exactly. And exactly. And what she had said to him the day before was, you know, like, what she feels a good boyfriend is someone who's going to check on her well-being and make sure she's all right. And that's all he was doing.
Imagine if he taps out. Look at that time when the girl was crying, Ella B, and he's staring into space while she was worried.
He did not even cuddle the girl. And I feel like that maneuver there, like saying, oh no, I think she's fake, he shot himself in the foot there, because off the back of that, everyone went on their dates and everyone was like, you know what, nah, they're not compatible.
Yeah.
Mitch said this. So he shot himself in the foot. And yesterday when Ty and Ella were having that stupid bickering little tiff or whatever they had, I thought, no, you're so close to the end. Don't make it that you're incompatible or whatever, because the public won't vote for you. Come on, guys. No.
I know.
So I'm glad that they sorted it all out.
Right. I feel like they've forgotten the cameras are even there, because why would you do that right now?
right, like exactly a day before or whatnot. And Ty as well, he's just got to hold it down, man, like telling his girl to shut up and all of that. No, you don't do that, bro.
Comes out of his mouth, he's like, oh God, he can't control it, can he?
Yeah, shut up. And what? Who said F off first? I can't even remember.
I don't know what
But-
it is.
Yeah, I feel like I think they're ready to get out now, you know?
Yeah, I think they're ready to get out. But I did see something interesting though, because Twitter is ablaze, or X is ablaze. I don't know. We'll talk about that in a minute. But the X app is ablaze with different discussions, because you know the reason why they're saying that she was vexed is because she fell over, innit? She got clotheslined on her.
Yes.
And then you put that piece up, and oh my God, Twitter's having or X is having a right field day.
Twitter, but is it being savage? I know. I do feel like she was being a little bit of a moody mare, but you know, we all have our moody mare days, don't we, Neat? So I don't know. Maybe it's like, who knows?
She was saying that, oh, you know what's wrong with me. You know what's wrong with me.
Because she fell down.
I don't know, man. I feel like it's more than that. I don't know what is going on with her. And then she said it was that. And then someone said, every time you are a little bit wrong, he said. And then Tyreek said the ultimate word, selfish.
I know, isn't that funny? And Whitney had said that.
I'm sorry, but I don't care what everybody says. Whitney is not wrong. She just worded it wrong. And I'm telling you, from the avocado and fried egg on toast, I will keep saying it. Yeah? I will keep saying it. And later when you're going to say, Neat kept down about that. It's them little things. I tell you what, it's those little things. For example, when you always go in the shop and you always get the person you're with a drink, and they go in the shop and they just get themselves a drink and they'll be drinking at a celebrity next to you.
Yeah.
I don't tend to gravitate to people like that.
I don't either myself. I do feel, I'm just like, I don't know if it's just what the cameras pick up and stuff, but her face is just set a certain way and it doesn't give good vibes. Like, it's not a very approachable face. Maybe she's just got a resting bitch face from all her modelling, but that, you know. And I'm thinking, look how lean your guy is, man. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, give the guy a break and whatnot. And he has really, like, we've all seen the growth, like, seen Ty's growth since he's been there. And he's really, like, laid his heart out. And he's open about it as well to the man them. He's saying, I really love that girl and everything. But she just looks miserable half the time, even when she's just sitting there next to him. I don't know, maybe she's missing her family or whatever, but it's like so close to the end. Come on, guys, fix up, man. Just like, you haven't got long to go. This is the home straight.
Yeah, and I think that also that I do like her. And, you know, in life, when you feel that you know, or you think that based on your morals, that the whole wide world will always bend to the way that you believe it should be, you're going to get a rude awakening, darling.
I feel like she's a bit of a diva.
She's a righteous diva, because I can tell she's been brought up well, but she's also spoiled, I think.
She is a bit of she's a bit of a diva, bordering onto a princess. Like, you know, she just wants it to be her way or the highway, I feel. Yeah. I'm not even, do you think they're going to last on the outside? I think she does love him.
Yeah, I think she does. I'd use the words like him a lot, because all this love stuff. You haven't seen each other outside yet.
Well, this is true, yeah. It's true, actually. It's so true. Yeah. And that comment that Mitch said about Molly, that he feels that Zach is completely all about Molly, but he's not sure
about Molly. About Zach. Well, what I noticed when I watch Unseen Bits, because, you know, Molly, I'm not going to say I love you. I think you're a cool chick, but there's something about you that irks me and I don't know what the hell it is, and it bothers me every time I look at you. I feel like you're putting on a performance, and I'm not going to lie, you're putting on some kind of performance. I watched you on Unseen Bits and your camera angles. You step out on the balcony and you stretch yourself like you're about to take an Olympic dive before you do anything. And it's unnecessary. I can tell you're a nice person, but you're giving that energy that you know more than we know. And you've been doing that from the beginning. And I told you when we said that your people them work for the network in some way or form, apparently, allegedly, that information now has made me perceive you in a way that you know more. And you seem to be proving me right every time you're on the camera.
Well, even down to her not telling the other girls that her and Zach were closed off?
I don't like her, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like her.
I don't like her. Like,
I can't lie. I can't pretend. I don't like the girl. She's got this something about her that she needs to address, and she just gives off some kind of energy. And I can't have got to these amount of decades in my life and be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, there is something about her. I agree. I think Wit has her head screwed on. Well, she's been a firm favourite of mine. I like Wit.
Yeah, she's a cool
but I think really it'll probably come down to Sammy and Jess or Ty and Ella.
Sammy, Jess, Ty, Ella. Yeah, I can't call it Sammy, Jess, Ty, Ella. I'm not sure, but they said that according to the tab, which is, I'm not sure what kind of publication it is, here are the top 5 highest earning Love Islanders prior to Love Island. Number 1 is Whitney at 58k. Zach. Number 2 is Zach at 50k. Number 3 is Uzi. Number 3 is Uzi at 50k. Number 4 is Ella at 50k.
Okay.
And number 5 is Jess at 47k. So those are the real hustlers in there from before.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, and it looks like Whitney is the hustler of them all, boy.
Yeah, boy. What did she do then?
It's hair extensions, darling. That's what she took in the show. She's not stupid.
Okay.
Stupid.
Wow, good for her, man. I like Wit.
That's right. So no matter what happens, whether I leave with someone or not, I've done my thing.
And to be honest, I think her and Lockham make a nice couple, actually.
Yeah, I think Lockham's lovely. And I think also it's going to give a lot of young ladies who thought that a certain type is their only type. Think and look in a bigger fishbowl. And that'd be nice.
Yeah, definitely. So, yes, we shall see how that rolls out,
And I'll give you something that a lady told me once. And when it comes to your children and their partners in the future or whatever it is, it's the people that understand them that they should really be leaning towards.
Yeah.
And when they feel misunderstood, they will lean towards anyone who clocks that they feel invulnerable. And that's when you end up with the rubbish. So allow them to be themselves, and also look out for people who you kind of clock. If you clock that one little friend that keeps coming around has got certain traits, they're not all good all over, but they've got certain things they do that is worthwhile that your child or whoever it is picking up on or looking at and saying, look, how about the way that this person sees the world? It's all about how we understand each other. And I think if you keep trying to force someone who doesn't understand you to understand you, I think that's just where the trouble starts.
It's true. It's so true. There has to be a general understanding.
Yeah, so don't think that because he goes to the gym and I go to the gym, we're meant to be together, or just because this and that. No, it might be the tech nerd and you meant to be together. You know what I mean?
It's true. It is so true. It's so true, Neats. And yeah, as long as the person allows you to be yourself, can accept you how you are for who you are, then exactly.
Right. And
be
also,
happy, man.
Right. Be happy and also be each other's better half and stuff as well.
Exactly. Elevate each other and, all of that good stuff. As long as you who wants to put a front on in front of their partner day in, day out, or walk on eggshells and stuff like that? That's not healthy.
No, it's not healthy at all.
Definitely. So
keep it up, can you?
No, not at all. Has man like Elon been up to?
Has Elon got the X Factor? This is the question on everybody's lips. Oh, for goodness sake.
Mate, fill me in. What has he been up to? Oh my gosh.
Well, I went on my phone and I saw a big black X square turn up because it's on the iOS is the blue. I don't know. Have you seen a Twitter logo on your? Because you're on Android, right?
Yeah, I'm on Android.
I don't know if it's changed yet, but the logo changed on my phone. I saw all the X's pop up on my notifications.
Okay.
And the blues have gone, but it looks like Elon and his change is in trouble already.
Oh my gosh.
Elon. And when billionaires are beefing, isn't it hilarious?
It is so funny.
So what's happened is that on Monday, Elon Musk attempted to get rid of the Twitter sign from the building where one of his offices are. But the police showed up as the installers were removing some of the letters. However, the San Francisco police told insiders that they didn't take any action. And basically what's happened is the complaint section on the Department of Building Inspection's website showed that the X has 2 complaints for the logo that's been put on the roof. It's like a big, massive X with lights glowing, It's
Oh
like,
my God.
it's like brighter than the X Factor X. This logo on the roof installation and removing the Twitter sign. The notice of violation said that the @ symbol on the Twitter sign was dangling and could cause harm to pedestrians if it fell on their head.
Right.
So he's also been in trouble because he tried to put it on the Apple Store market, on the App Store where you get your apps and download your apps, and there has to be a 2 minimum letter approval for you to actually put your thing on the marketplace. That's probably texting up and down the corridors that X.
It's just like there is just no end to he's so mischievous, man.
He's so mischievous.
He just rest himself. The guy don't rest.
No, Red, you know what? He's a warrior and that, and he's a people championing the way. But I told you, it's them dodgy collars on his shirt. I told you can't trust it. You can't trust it, darling. You just can't.
Oh my goodness me!
So they're
But, like,
yeah,
oh
they're
my
going mad on there. They're like, nah, because remember, all of the logos, because I had to fast myself in it. I tweeted it out today.
yeah.
On Twitter, anybody who's having, problems with the Twitter logo, it's Monday motivation, and you'll be all right in time. And then it's got Doja Cat doing an X sign with her big hands, because remember, in the gifts, there's no X for the new Twitter apart. There's just pure births in there.
Oh. Oh my gosh! So what is it then? Has Twitter changed to X?
Yeah, it's called X now, love.
Why? Why though? Why?
You ask your people.
Why has he changed it to X? I don't understand. Was the blue on Twitter too close to Meta? Like to the blue on Meta? I don't understand. Why has he changed it to X?
Maybe he just wanted to get away from the blue. X Overlord. It's giving Star Wars.
Yeah, it's giving Darth Vader. You don't mess with me. X, I'm the X Lord or something.
Darth
Innit?
Vader / Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
X fuck.
So it's completely changed to X then. It's just called X.
It's a white X in a black square.
White X. What the? I'm baffled.
I don't know what's going on with this geezer. And the thing is, it's like he doesn't have to even say anything if he doesn't want to. He doesn't. He doesn't. So they're out there, people are out there, they've got, oh my goodness, the memes, babe. I've retweeted some of the memes. And you've got Batman fighting, I don't know, not Robin. Is it the one where Batman turns on Robin or something like that? And one of them's the X and one of them's a Twitter bud, and they're running around beefing. There's memes of people shooting and popping bullets across the thing. The bird trying to shoot the X and all this stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just all a bit dark, really. I mean, and X, like, everyone's so used to Twitter. How are you going to change it? How's my guy going to change it so late in the day? Like, Twitter's been around for donkeys.
They said it's a legendary blue bird, so now you're going to be the legendary white X.
Crazy.
Like Malcolm X.
Basically.
Is that what we're doing now?
It seems like it. Maybe, I don't know, man.
Boy.
I feel like these people have got too much money on their hands. They just don't know what the hell to do.
Too much money and not enough sense, love.
Exactly. That's it in one, babes.
Maybe too much sense. Maybe too much dollars and cents. That could be the problem.
Definitely. Well, we shall see how that pans out as well. He might decide tomorrow to change it to a pink X. Who knows?
Exactly. And I couldn't resist. I put on there, wishing everybody an excellent day after I couldn't resist.
That's a good one, Niece. That's a good one.
I can't remember now. Something about the white party or something. I can't remember.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
I've just got to get my charger. The iPad battery's going to die. But 2 secs.
All right.
This one's plugged itself into my damn charger.
Oh gosh. Always the way. I can never find mine when I need it.
I've got a 3 foot long one, yeah, that I paid £50 for. And this lot, they know, because every time they do it, they leave me with no charger. And then everyone's just there looking at me like, that's your problem. Do you know what I mean?
I know.
Facing after other. So we have got now, moving some little hustle something that I saw that tickled me a touch. The fan jackets. Never be hot in the party again.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
God, they have designed this contraption. It's a suit to keep people at work cool in certain countries where they have to work in the factories. And the man's designed the suit, and it's got like all these little fans inside it. They said that it's like, have you seen that other thing where you put it around your neck and it blows?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm still wondering whether or not, one, my hair extension will get caught up in that. I don't know, would it? And two, I'm trying to think, what do I match with that outfit-wise?
I know. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I really don't.
So they said that they got that, and then basically, because they believe that if you scare people in the culture, I think it's Japanese culture, where the inventor comes from, if you scare people, it makes like your fingertips to your feet, it makes you go cold.
Right.
So they said that if the jacket don't work, you should tell yourself some horror stories, and then your body will go cold from the chills, and then you can cool down that way.
Okay, that's interesting. I mean, I don't know though, Neats. How would you feel about wearing a jacket with air blowing around it, with fans hanging from them? I mean, are they heavy fans or?
Well, I can see little light circular fans, and it's done in a certain way underneath the armpits from what I can see, and some other parts of the body. But as long as I can put a belt around the middle, I'm all right.
Oh my God. But what? I don't know. What if there's a technical glitch? Like, what if... Is it electric?
That's what I was just coming to. Before, the battery used to die too quick. So they sorted out the battery issues and other little technical issues. But God knows what kind of technical issues they were coming across. Seriously.
Yeah, but is it an electrical device within the coat? I'm not.
It's inside.
I'm a bit dubious about electrical devices and, things catching fire and stuff. And
well, I know where I need one. Can you pick where you have the fans on the suit?
Oh, I don't know, man.
So I want one right down there at the front. One on the side, one on that side, one at the top, one, to keep my neck so my hair doesn't get messy. Yeah.
I suppose it would be quite handy. I wonder how much they retail at.
Well, apparently there's so many versions of the suit now. They've got a top 100.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, top 100 fan jackets that you can pick from, and that's rated by Yahoo.
Oh my goodness! But the original person must have, patented it or whatever.
Yeah. So I don't know what versions they've got. Maybe if you move the fan to the elbow, it makes it different. I don't know.
No, maybe. Oh my gosh! I wonder if they've got like a neon pink one or something. I'd rock that.
Yeah, I'd rock that. A nice belt, a nice pair of shoes.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
A nice little understated bag.
We could make it work.
Listen, if I get an opportunity to wear it, I will wear it. Okay.
I would. I look like I'm fresh off the runway.
Well, the stuff they're wearing these days in the club is going...
Exactly.
Jumper and legging. Oh, I can't even describe the things I've seen in the club.
I'm surprised they haven't come out with like different, like dresses and that kind of thing.
Maybe they will.
Maybe. You know how innovative the Japanese are, so...
Maybe. Oh, what about if you wore it when on like to exercise on a hot day? Like doggy in that. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
That'd be really good.
When you get to work, your suit isn't all sweaty from riding your bike to work.
It must work though. I mean, if they're making sales, it must work.
Well, it does work. I'm sure it does work because it's got a top 100, boy.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah, we haven't even made the top 100 of our podcast yet, let alone.
No.
Not yet, but we will.
Positive vibes.
Yeah, not yet, but we will.
Now, we will.
Now, on to someone else who needs some cooling down. Kudong. It's the Calvin Hunter. Come here.
Yeah, Mr. Kevin Hunter.
Calvin, basically the woman, what's her name, Sharina Hudson, is apparently, because there's been a lot of rumours that she's supposed to have left him because he's broke. Because Wendy stopped paying out the money from the situation. And the family have come out and said that she hadn't contacted them for the whole time since she met Kelvin. She hadn't come back home to South Carolina where she comes from. She hadn't really brought the baby, but all of a sudden they've seen her up by the family and she's not with him.
Right.
And the business is that she started with Wendy's money. I think what she thought was, this money's not going to last forever. So what I need to do is start some kind of business with the dough that she's giving, because I now have a child for her ex-husband. But the cheek on the clip, it said that one day Kelvin said to me that she looks up to me and she admires me.
That is just so rude.
What is wrong with these people?
I just don't even know. So you're telling me, so why, hold on a minute, why was Wendy still paying him? Or was that part of the terms of their divorce or whatnot?
Yeah, because I think where he worked for her, and on the day that they broke up, divorced, she had to make him unemployed all on the same day. Yes, so your employer has divorced you and made you unemployed.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So in that respect, she's the one with the money. He's the one without, money. And the judge has said that, well, you now need to look after him. It's just the part where it extends to your other child and the woman, so she can go out there and be flossing with the money.
But was it for a duration that she was supposed to be paying it? Or was it like forevermore or something? It can't be forevermore. That's not right.
No, I think it's a duration based on would it be with the son, or how would they do it? Because the son's a big boy now. He's going to be to the age soon, isn't he?
Yeah.
So I don't know how they set it out, but I don't think it could be forever. No way.
Surely not. I mean, my man, yes, he was her manager and whatnot, but come on, you cheated on the lady. And the lady has to keep you and your baby mum, like your new baby mother and your child. That don't make sense to me.
And oh my goodness, can you imagine? And she said the little girl should have been all right up until now, because I was paying all my alimony checks on time. But from now, it's not my business, pardon the pun. But it's not my business now. If I haven't got no money to give, I ain't got,
Well, and I presume Wendy been stuck in her cash, obviously, for all those years working, on TV and whatever else she's been doing. But she ain't been well, so how can she have been work? She can't work right now, isn't it? Or is she working? I don't even know. Last I heard, she wasn't well.
Well, she stacked her cash, but remember, there was that whole big thing where the bank blocked her account. But I said to her, I reckon that was all on purpose to get them to not end up with the money forever and ever.
But he's got a cheek, man. He's got a damn cheek. And, well, I mean, is the woman that he's with much younger, or?
Yeah, I'd say so. Being that she looks up to Wendy, Shady McGrady.
Oh, gosh, that's so rude. That's really rude.
I'm looking up to you while she's throwing ones at the club, at the strip club with your money.
Yeah, that's so rude, man. Seriously. The nerve of some people. He probably just thought, I'm set for life. Wendy's up there. She's, she's a celeb and whatnot, blah, blah, blah.
It's the speeching. If I was a fly on the wall, even my hairs are standing up on my arms thinking of the speeching of a nighttime that he does. Ugh, cringe.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, exactly.
And he's really saying, I'm the one who helped to make her. So, that I've already earned my money. So this is her just flinging it back to me. All them ways.
I mean, how long was she with him? Do you know?
Well, the little boy the son is well over 15, 16, isn't it? So it's definitely longer than that.
Wow.
Yeah, so they came up together.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, well, he should have kept it in his trousers then, shouldn't he? And not looked else, not had his head turned.
Well, Karma, what if he doesn't want to? Does he have to divorce the woman? Like, say she wants to divorce the other woman, can he say no?
Well, I think he can, but she's left him though, so she's left him high and dry anyway. So so that's why he's crying that Wendy stopped paying the money. But Wendy's thing is, she ain't been working. She can't work right now. She ain't got no money to pay him.
Oh boy. So, and then we've got another one. Oh God. Peter Thomas, the ex-husband of Cynthia Bailey from Real Housewives, Peter seems to be barred, and he's giving so many reasonings and seasonings as to why his bar one club in Baltimore is having issues. Staff not being paid, all this other stuff, yaga. And he reckons it's everyone's fault down to the grass growing from the ground. Okay? So I'm going to play you a little bit of audio from Kempire. I never knew that Kempire was so funny. It's so funny. Kempire channel on YouTube. He gives some hot gossip and tea, but he's hilarious. Let me run the track for you.
So when it rains, it pours for former Real Housewives of Atlanta star Peter Thomas. He's now back in the headlines, not for his Bar One Miami location, but his Bar One location in Baltimore. And he's blaming everyone. He's blaming everyone but himself. He's blaming employees. He's even blaming the city of Baltimore. So the last report that we did on Peter Thomas, formerly of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we were telling you that he responded in court claiming, and we were waiting on the receipts, claiming that he had paid his landlord at the Bar One Miami location the nearly $500,000 that they were claiming they were owed. And at this point, they were like, we already had a settlement agreement with him before. We're not doing this again. We want him out of that location. So there have been all kinds of rumors. We covered a bunch of different things, including former employees accusing Bar One and Peter Thomas of not paying them, underhanded things allegedly. Well, now he's back in the headlines, but for the Bar One Baltimore location. And according to this report from your local paper, they're saying that the location is closed. So I said, you know what, let me Google schmoogle. Because, on Google, it'll let you know if a location is open. And I was like, is it really closed? Well, according to Google, it's open. But they talk about that in this report. So let's get into that. There's a reason why people think that it's open when it's not. They're going there and they're showing up and there's lights are off. The chairs are on the tables. But Peter Thomas, it looks like things are not going well for him when it comes to his restaurants. So according to the Dish, the Baltimore Banner wrote this. They said, Peter Thomas says that none of this closure situation with Bar One Baltimore is his fault. He says Bar One, the Harbor East restaurant he opened in 2021, it hasn't even been open that long, is closed because employees stole from the business, he said. The restaurateur, they're very nice, and former reality star known for his stint on The Real Housewives of Atlanta as supermodel Cynthia Bailey's then husband. Cynthia's like, why am I in it? Then husband told the Baltimore Banner that the alleged stealing led to a drop in revenue. Without offering evidence, Thomas claimed that the drop is the reason he stopped paying the company's bills, including its vendors, employee wages, rent, and taxes. He was behind on his bills at the Bar One Miami location in the second. They said by the time that the Lancaster Street Lounge shut down in May, he said, we weren't making the money to cover payroll. The Baltimore business is facing litigation from 2 vendors plus 1 former customer who say they are collectively owed more than $50,000. The Maryland Comptroller's Office confirmed that Bar One has still not paid more than $80,000 in taxes it owes to the state, a debt that led to the suspension of its liquor license. Lord have...
Hell no.
So this situation is bad. So they said, just to reiterate, the Maryland Comptroller's Office confirmed that Bar One has still not paid more than $80,000 in taxes it owes the state, a debt that led to the suspension of its liquor license this spring. Thomas said he hasn't paid the $38,000 a month rent on the property in months. An ex-employee said he and others walked off the job around Mother's Day after going weeks without wages. Why would you? Here's the thing. If my employer missed 1 paycheck, I would have been like, oh, nope. I'm here working and I'm working for free. Hell no. So the person says this, Malik Joseph says, nobody got paid, so nobody came to work. Rightfully so. He was the head chef at the restaurant who said that the establishment still owes him about $4,000 in back wages. Despite Bar One's closure of more than 2 months, Peter Thomas in late June expressed confidence that he would soon repay his debts and find an entirely new staff for the restaurant and reopen.
This girl is delusional.
And until at least mid-July, the lounge continued to accept reservations on Open Table to the seemingly frustration of diners who wrote on the site about arriving to find lights turned off, chair cushions stacked by the front door. Thomas said that his Baltimore landlord, Harbor East Management, still, quote, wants to work a deal out with us. People are not running to open restaurants right now. Harbor East Management did not respond to multiple requests for comment from the banner. Here's the thing. This sounds very similar to the deal that he came up with the Bar One Miami location, and he faltered allegedly on that deal, according to the lawsuit that they brought against him. This is so bad. Thomas and his brother and business partner, Earl, so Jamaican, own other ventures, including a branch of Bar One Miami that the restaurateur said will cover the debts of Bar One Baltimore. Really? How? He said, we have to, I'm going to say in a Jamaican accent, we have to borrow from Paul to pay Peter, according to Peter Thomas.
Gosh, it sounds like he was on one, boy.
And that was like 5 minutes of like,
oh my goodness me. Wow.
Boy, that is just a mess of a mess, isn't it?
Oh gosh, Peter Thomas sounds like he's in some hot doo-doo right about now.
Do you think he's answering his phone?
I think it's on Call Divert.
Boy, because he said people who eat there, he owes 50 grand. So that means 50 grand. That means they lend you money and said, I believe in it. Let me get a piece of the pie. And then you've got staff owed 4 grand who cook the food. So the people who eat the food gave you money. The people that cook the food have not got their money. And then afterwards, he says that he blames the kinds of people that come in there because at his other one, the people that come in there are much more cosmopolitan and more suited to his clientele, and all these dodgy things that happen in the area is the reason why he's busy. Listen, he might blame everybody.
It's everybody's fault but his own. He's not taking any responsibility for how things have gone down. At the end of the day, when you start a business, it is risk. We're taking a risk. No,
it's like he wants the reward part only to be spoken about and not the other part.
Exactly. You know, if you see things are going wrong, it sounds like he hasn't had his eye on the ball though. How can you run up all those debts?
Well, I hope he wasn't lying on the beach in Jamaica with his brother there. Well,
it sounds like he might have been, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, because he's like, he makes some money, has his business, and then goes off to Jamaica to lie down and get peace. And then while his back's turned, the dramas are behind him.
Oh gosh, and yeah, everyone else has to pick it up or, suffer. All his employees who aren't getting paid their wages, they've probably got families to feed, or I don't know, it's unfair and it's not right.
It's terrible. I know business is difficult, been there, done it, and got the t-shirt, everything. And there are times when, as I told you, you can be spoken about and people don't even know the issue that they're talking about next to you. And they don't know that, your building's flooded. They don't know that you've been electrocuted twice and all this other stuff that's gone on. But this seems to be something that keeps happening to Peter, and at a certain scale.
Yeah.
You're from Real Housewives, so people are looking at you saying, I'll give him 50 grand. He's trustworthy. I know where to find him.
Exactly. That's the thing. So he's abusing his influence, really.
Yeah. Or he's taking
his position.
Granted. Yeah.
Because people have seen him on the show. They've built up trust around that character and whatnot. And he's just, he's abusing it, not once but twice. So you've got 2 restaurants that have both gone down the pan and he's owing all this money. So
and I think that when he was in Real Housewives, if you recall, him and Cynthia's issue was all the things he'd promised her and the sweet talking that he'd done when they first got together. And it
well.
was always a tension between them about that. And Peter was saying, you know, but then he should just say, look, I took these risks, they didn't work out. But then after, you're meant to go and find out why.
Exactly. You're supposed to own it and you're supposed to try and rectify things.
And then do better. But every opportunity he gets, he ends up like this. And if people aren't opening restaurants right now, then why are you still doing it?
Exactly.
I mean, you're not like some big chain. You want to be, but you're not a massive chain where they even say, oh, we're closing locations down.
Yeah, Jamie Oliver closed down some the other day.
You think?
You know?
So do some business analysis. Here, we're going to give you a little something. Do a SWOT analysis, right? Every single thing you do a SWOT analysis. Your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. You simply look at the opportunities, and then when the threats come, you just open another one. Peter, I can't help you, babe. No, you ain't got enough money to pay me anyway, to Russ.
Peter's beyond help, babe. Peter's beyond help.
And he's already grey already, so we can't even, you know.
Just quietly go back to Jamaica. Go and live off your hard food, off your grand provisions, yam dashing and whatever else.
Yeah,
and have a little, if you want to venture into, the culinary industries, maybe have a little roadside something back home, where you know the run-ins, the overheads ain't nothing big, and you can pay people or you can,
Why, girl? Listen, Peter, you see that there? Because we are kind of like kinfolk, you know what I'm saying? Because we all love a bit of pineapple. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where we're giving you these 3 gems. She's just told you, and I've just told you what to do. So you should be good now.
Exactly.
Peter Piper picked up peppers. So, with the valuable information that we have now to hand, want to ask you a question?
A question. Is it a question that I really want to be asked?
Please hear me just for a second, right?
Okay.
I feel that the aforementioned individuals have an amazing work ethic and a very unique approach to handling their business. But babe, if you really had to, as a matter of life or death, who would you snog? Who would you marry? Who would you avoid? Or who would you send off the Hustlers Island completely?
Lord having mercy, you have to ask me that question.
Oh, yeah. And the guy, and to make it fair, we have to balance it out. So you got Kelvin Hunter.
Okay. Oh, God.
You got Peter Thomas.
Okay.
You got Phil Mitchell from EastEnders.
Phil Mitchell. Oh, my God.
And you got Mitch from Love Island.
Oh, my God.
It's not marry, avoid, or fling off the island.
Oh, goodness me.
Babe, I've been up all night about this.
Oh, bloody hell. Well, I would not be... Oh, my gosh. Flipping heck.
Remember, it's a game. Remember, like on Love Island. Remember,
I know. Bloody hell.
So take your gorgeous husband out of this for the second.
Oh, do I have to?
You got it.
Okay,
You got it. He's not a contender for this. He's not a contender. He doesn't fit the eligibility of this competition.
Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see. Who would I snog out of that lot? Oh, bloody hell.
Babe.
Probably, just snog on a snog basis.
No tongues. Let's do it that way.
Yeah. All right. Okay. On a snog basis, probably Peter Thomas.
Okay.
Or Peter Thomas, or Peter Thomas.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking after a lot of deliberation, I kind of thought you got to start somewhere, so we might as well start.
Not that these options are very optionable, but
it's what life throws you sometimes.
Life throws the lemon, and boy, it's pouring lemon today.
He gave us conkers, boy. Conkers.
The lemons. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah.
Right, I got snog Peter.
Peter, yeah, it's not Peter. Marry. Oh, Lord, having mercy.
This is a hard one.
It's a hard one. None of them are marriage material, man.
Remember, it's life or death when we are hijacked in the plane with Idris.
Oh,
Right,
Oh,
so yeah.
I'd marry Idris.
No, you
Yeah.
can't have him. He's hijacked with him.
Idris.
Hijacked with him. All right. So this is the key to get everybody off the plane.
Oh
It's your
my
answer.
God.
Yes.
Marry. Oh, jeez. Not Kelvin, because he'd probably cheat on me.
Yeah, Kelvin, he's an idiot, man.
Yeah. Not Phil, because he'd probably be on to the next as well. Probably Mitch.
Yeah, all right. So we're marrying Mitch because he's a plumber.
He's a plumber, even though he's a bit messy. He's messy, isn't he? He's
Yeah, but if he comes home one day and says that he doesn't want to be with you anymore, you know what you can do with it? I'm like, all right, to rape him.
Yeah. I think, well, Mitch has got, I saw like, well, his parents are still together, innit? So maybe he might just look up to them and think, oh, yeah, I'd like that.
Yep, and he's a solid up north lad.
Yeah, he's a solid, I think he's got like quite good, I think he's got some morals about him a little bit, so it might stretch to marriage. So yeah, probably Mitch. I'd marry Mitch. I'd be the older bird, like showing him the runnings, innit?
Yeah, man, you could scorn him.
The older wife.
And he'll be giving a handshake every last 5 minutes.
Isn't it? You just better not expect no picnic from me.
You know what I mean, girl? And then next thing you know, he's walking around with Ella B. And she's like, no, man.
So yeah, I would marry Mitch.
No, but she'd be like, Cam, I've been pregnant for time.
Yeah.
Time.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
Avoid, it would have to be Kelvin, because he's an idiot.
Yeah, man. Nah, man.
No. I'm sorry, Phil, you just don't get no label, because...
Yeah, no, he gets the thing.
You've been passed around too much.
He's a go round now. We've still got your last option to fling him off the island. So you can fling Phil off.
Oh, I'd fling Phil off, yeah.
Yeah, you can fling Phil off. And
well, I would avoid Phil and I'd sling Kelvin.
Yes, sir.
Because he's just
Yeah. Avoid Phil. Yeah. Because I've been out before and been in the guest list queue with Phil. Yeah, back in the day. And I swear it was like we was on EastEnders.
Did you?
Yeah, man. It was when he was going out with that one. He was in EastEnders as well with the curly blonde hair. Remember?
What? Lisa?
Yeah. When he was with Lisa.
What did you say to him then? Did you say anything?
We couldn't get in. He was man. We could put the door.
Try to kick the door down.
Yeah, well, they did. That's the problem. They did try to keep the door down. That's why they lock off the door. And Phil's just standing there, and I'm like, if he's going, I'm going.
Let me hold on to my wig, but I'm going.
That's what I'm saying. I'm with him. Too funny. Imagine we're all standing there vexed, and you look to the right of you, and Phil's standing next to you.
I thought they would have let him in though.
They should have, but it's security because there were people was barging the door. And this was in Soho, I think, West End somewhere.
Where was it? Where were you?
Soho. We was at something.
China Whites or somewhere.
Something, so it was. I can't remember what it was, but everyone was trying to get in. I know that.
Well, it weren't cameos, was it?
No, it was something in the back of, around the back of Soho. One of them clubs there. Oh, I can't remember it now.
Moonlighting.
No, it had a no, it wasn't number 10, but it had a funny door. It wasn't definitely number 10. I can't remember which one it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we was outside there, boy. It's probably flats now.
So what did he do then? Did he just go in the end, or?
I don't know whether or not they took him down another way or whatever. But,
oh, okay.
But I think
what, was Lisa there?
Yeah, she was just a little bit further back from him.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, no, he was out and he was dressed more or less like he does on the telly.
Shut up. Are you serious, Nick?
No, I'm not joking, babe.
Oh my God. What? Black jeans and a black shirt, Ben Sherman shirt.
He had a light, I think he had a lighter shirt, but he definitely had a leather jacket over it.
Did you?
Yeah, but it might have been like a blousing shape, you know, like a bit more of a going out one, not like one he uses when he's licking people on the end of it. With a crowbar.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, never forget that day, boy.
That is funny.
I was going to ask him if anyone knows if Janine's going to get catch for pushing. Remember, she pushed
Barry.
Yeah, pushing Barry. All I could think of at the time, instead of asking something sensible, I'm thinking of, does anyone know who pushed Barry off the cliff? Was it really Janine? Can you imagine?
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. That's so
get
funny.
Away with murder, boy. She's definitely one.
Oh yeah, Janine is, yeah.
In it. So boy, it looks like we sorted that out then.
yes. With Fling Kelvin.
You know what I'm saying? And you had a lovely quote. Let me see right there.
Oh yeah, have you got it?
I can't. Hold on a second. Let's see if I can see it. Will I mess up if I do this?
Hold on. I think.
You can slide it.
Here's the quote. Oh yeah, here's the quote.
All right then.
So this is a Martin Luther King Jr. quote. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward.
And if you're an idiot, just jump.
Yeah, or get flung off the island.
Off the island and catch a boat to the shore.
Oh dear.
Thank you, Martin Luther.
Yeah, and that is so true actually with anything in life, isn't it really?
Yeah, it is.
You know, you just have to keep moving. You have to keep, life will throw so many things your way. But no matter how good or bad or whatever it is, you just have to keep moving forward.
You know what, that's really good. You know what I find? You know when you have to go out to come back in to appreciate what you have? Sometimes you definitely need to mop the floor and go out and come back in to appreciate the floor that's been mopped, you know?
Totally, definitely.
Yeah, because sometimes when you're in it, you can take it for granted or just not just take it for granted. You may just not notice that you've achieved all these things or you've done all these things, or it might just seem like it's nothing, especially when the people around you ain't paying it no mind either.
Yeah, totally, Neat, totally.
No?
So yeah,
so it's hard to pat yourself on the back, but you just have to find a way, because if it was you who did it, how can someone else take the credit for it?
Yeah, those are very wise words, and I think we're too hard on ourselves a lot of the time. We need to be kind to ourselves. So
yeah, and in our old African proverb,
we love them. Go on, auntie.
Do you remember Desmond's?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Desmond.
Yeah. And what was his friend that used to sit down with the student?
What, Lee? Which one?
Not Lee. Matthew. Yeah. So
Man,
Matthew,
yes.
In the words of Matthew, in the old African proverb.
That was some good TV, you know, good old British TV. That was so good.
Oh my God, that was a show.
That was ahead of its time, man.
Oh, no.
Like Desmond's, Real McCoy, all that stuff there. That was such good TV them days.
Because imagine if we never had them shows, we wouldn't have no jokes. We wouldn't have nothing to run joke about.
Exactly. No, it was, yeah, man. I remember.
Long night to the ocean seas.
Yeah.
To the rain of London.
Exactly.
I come from the sun to live in the cold. I'm missing around my coconut tree.
Oh my gosh. Yes, man. Yes, Neats. That's it.
Oh God. Yeah. Miss them, boy.
Definitely. I know.
Well, it's been such a nice chat, and now you can go take some painkillers for that snog, marry and avoid. You just had to go endure.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that has literally hurt my head. That has hurt me, babes.
I know, darling. I had to hit you, baby.
I'm gonna bloody have nightmares now.
Don't get no sleep paralysis, you know. Don't be
Exactly, Neats. What have you done to me?
Babe, I can't be doing that this week. You've got too much going on anyway. You can't be lying there blinking at the ceiling.
Oh,
no, do you want me to put your suitcase in the car? Blink once for yes. Blink twice for no.
Oh gosh, don't. I know, man. Or before Darren hears me like saying next man's names in my
Tell him I fill him in. He'll probably help us push him off the cliff anyway.
Yeah, he would.
Beside the island. Where did I get Cliff from? Island, not Cliff.
In it. I'll be like, Peter, no, Kevin, no. No, Phil, no. Oh, dear.
Oh my God. Let's get on the outro then and remind them what they need to do.
Right, so to all of our listeners, thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can follow us on all social media platforms, including Threads. You can link us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Be early for a change, don't wait for everyone else. And if you've got any reviews of what we've spoken about, if you've got any suggestions or feedback, we're always open to, and happy to hear what you guys think. And most importantly, please make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe. We picked up a few more followers on the YouTube. YouTube is something that takes a while to build, and because we are gradually working towards it in our busy lives, we're grateful for whoever's been over there. And as you can see, if you have seen, we popped up just a little bit of visuals on there, so we're working and walking towards having a little bit more of visuality going on the YouTube,
Totally. And Neets is working her magic.
Yeah, and I'll be running quizzes and asking you at the 22 minutes timestamp, what did Cam say? And you will win a prize. Yeah. So I'll be checking to see. Yeah.
She's working her magic, but no, we seriously, guys, thank you so much. We appreciate all of our listeners and all of our supporters. So thank you. We appreciate you.
We love ya, loving you, loving me, loving us.
So same time, same place.
Same time, same place. Love you like cooked foods.
Don't start that again, babes, before I fling you off the island too.
Alright then. I'll just stick to Desmond's then, don't scratch me, soca. Don't scratch my soca. Don't scratch my soca. The party's over.
Oh my gosh, this woman, this lady. No, have a break. Take care, guys.
The song bad, is it?
African wisdom. If a man swears that he wants to harm you when you are asleep, you can go to bed. If a woman says the same, stay awake. The meaning. According to their emotions and behavior, women are not known to make empty threats. In short, fear women.
I re-up, I drop up, I go out and get it. Show them the vibe, but they still don't get it. I told them cash, go get credit. Fix your hair and nails, longer, you gotta get it. Get deets and grab my bro, you gotta get it. I said arse and line, but they still don't get it. I told her jump on top, don't stop till you get it. Yeah, juice is flying, so I keep getting hard work and merit.